Chosen one. What happened through you this morning has set something extraordinary into motion. Stay with these words for a moment, because this is far greater than a passing event. It was not coincidence, and it was certainly not insignificant. If you dismiss it too quickly, you could overlook the very moment that was meant to redirect the course of your life. The choice you made this morning sent ripples far beyond what your eyes could perceive. It reached into the unseen, where divine purpose is unfolding, and caused heaven to adjust what had already been unfolding on your behalf. This is not a story of judgment or fear. It is a reminder that when your heart aligns with God's purpose, even the smallest act can influence something eternal. What you did mattered, and because of it, a sacred realignment has already begun. Pay close attention, because this may be the turning point you have been waiting for without realizing it. From this moment forward, things may begin unfolding differently than you imagined, yet exactly as they need to. If these words resonate with your spirit, type Amen in the comments. What happened this morning did not go unnoticed. Even if no one around you recognized it, I did. Your decision reached places beyond human sight, touching circumstances already in motion and gently redirecting them toward a greater purpose. Perhaps you believe it was only a quiet prayer, a private decision, a simple act of obedience, or even a moment when you finally surrendered after carrying so much alone. Yet I tell you, its significance is far greater than you realize. Heaven responds to genuine hearts. It responds when pride gives way to humility, when honesty replaces pretense, and when truth is chosen instead of comfort. That sincere response from you opened a path that had remained closed until now, and everything is being repositioned because of it. Before you continue, take a brief moment to support this message by liking this video. Your simple action helps these words reach others who may be standing at the same crossroads, quietly asking God for direction without knowing where to find it. You are here for a reason, and perhaps someone else is waiting for this very message as the answer to their own prayer. And what you did this morning was not invisible. It interrupted something that was already forming, something that would have led you down a path that no longer matches who you are becoming. I am not angry with you. I am attentive to you. I saw the shift in your spirit, the moment you chose differently, the second you paused, the instant you resisted or reached out. And that moment caused a ripple effect beyond your understanding. Plans that were once fixed are now being rewritten because you showed me something real. There are times when people think heaven moves only in grand events, but the truth is, it responds to the quiet turning points inside you. What you did was a turning point. It told me that you are ready for something different, something deeper, something more aligned with the purpose placed inside you long ago. That is why everything is being recalibrated, not to confuse you, not to delay you, but to realign you with what is truly meant for you. Type 7777. If you trust God, you may start to notice small changes around you. Things may feel uncertain, plans may shift, and certain expectations may fall apart in ways you did not anticipate. Do not mistake this for loss. This is adjustment. This is correction. This is me moving pieces that no longer belong in your path and repositioning what truly serves your future. It may feel uncomfortable at first because change always does. But understand that this is happening because of you, not against you. What you did this morning told me that you are no longer willing to stay where you were, even if you did not fully understand it. Your spirit made a decision, and that decision reached me I respond to those moments because they are rare and powerful. Many people move through their days without awareness, without intention, without honesty. But you paused. You felt. You acted. And that changed everything. You are chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are responsive. You are willing to shift, to feel, to grow even when it is difficult. That is why heaven listens when you move. That is why your actions carry weight. And that is why what happened this morning has now caused a full recalibration of what was coming next in your life. There was a path ahead of you that would have continued if you had remained the same. It was not the worst path, but it was not the highest one either. It was comfortable, predictable, and limited. But when you made that decision this morning, you stepped out of that path without even realizing it. Now, everything must adjust to meet the new version of you that is emerging. Do not be afraid if things begin to feel unfamiliar. Do not panic if certain doors close or if people shift away from you. This is not abandonment. This is alignment. I am removing what no longer fits and making space for what truly belongs. The recalibration is necessary because you are stepping into something greater than what you were settling for. You might not see the full picture yet, and that is okay. You are not meant to understand everything at once. You are meant to trust the process that has already begun. What matters is that you recognize the significance of what you did. It was not small. It was not meaningless. It was the beginning of a shift that will unfold step by step. Stay grounded in this moment. Stay aware of what is happening around you. Pay attention to the subtle changes, the quiet nudges, the unexpected turns. These are not random. These are part of the recalibration. I am guiding you through it. Even when it feels uncertain, you are not being left alone in this. I am closer than you think. Watching, guiding, adjusting, and preparing what comes next. The plans that were cancelled were not taken away to harm you. They were removed to protect you and to make room for something better, something more aligned with who you are becoming. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. This is only the beginning. What you did this morning has set something in motion that will continue to unfold. You may not see it all today, but you will begin to feel it. Trust that feeling. Trust that shift. Trust that what is happening is leading you somewhere you were always meant to go. You will begin to notice that certain thoughts no longer sit comfortably in your mind the way they used to. Old patterns may try to return, but they will feel heavier, more noticeable, harder to ignore. That is not weakness. That is clarity growing inside you. When you start to see what once felt normal as something that no longer fits, it means you are rising beyond it. This is part of the recalibration where your inner world begins to align with the new direction being prepared for you. Type yes to receive miracles. There will also be moments where you feel like you are being pulled in a different direction without knowing why. You might hesitate. You might question it, but deep down there will be a quiet sense of knowing that you are being guided. Do not fight that feeling. It is not leading you away from your life. It is leading you into the life that was always meant for you. I am gently moving you, not forcing you, because your willingness matters in this process. What you did this morning showed me that you are willing to listen even when you do not fully understand. That is why I am opening new pathways for you now. These pathways were not available before because your heart was not in the same place. But now something has shifted. And because of that, what was once closed is beginning to open in ways that will soon become clear. You may also feel a sense of distance from certain people or environments. Conversations that once felt easy may now feel strained or empty. This is not something to fear. It is a natural part of growth. When you begin to change, everything around you either grows with you or slowly fades away. I am not taking people from you without reason. I am protecting your path and ensuring that what surrounds you supports who you are becoming. Type 222 to receive miracles. As this continues, you will notice small confirmations along the way. These may come as unexpected opportunities, sudden clarity, or even moments of peace that feel different from anything you have felt before. These are not coincidences. They are signs that the recalibration is working. They are reminders that you are being guided and that you are not alone in this process. There will be times when you feel like nothing is happening, like everything has slowed down or paused. In those moments, trust that something is still moving beneath the surface. Not all change is visible immediately. Some of the most important adjustments happen quietly without announcement. I am working in those unseen places, aligning things that need time to come together properly. You are not being delayed. You are being prepared. There is a difference, and it matters. Delay comes from resistance, but preparation comes from purpose. What is happening now is purposeful. It is intentional. It is designed to bring you into alignment with something greater than what you could have planned on your own. The version of you that existed before this morning could not have held what is coming next. That is why the recalibration had to begin. You are being shaped into someone who can carry more, understand more, and receive more without losing balance. This is growth, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. Do not rush this process. Do not try to force outcomes or control every detail. Trust that what is unfolding is happening in the right way and at the right time. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. The shift you created has already placed you on a different path, and that path will reveal itself step by step. There may be moments where doubt tries to creep in, where you question whether this is real or whether anything has truly changed. In those moments, remember how you felt this morning. Remember the sincerity of that moment, the honesty in your heart, the decision you made that was real, and it still matters. It set everything in motion, and nothing has been forgotten. I am not measuring you by your past. I am responding to who you are becoming. What you did showed me your direction, and that is what I am aligning with now. You are not being judged. You are being guided. You are not being tested to fail. You are being shaped to succeed. As you continue forward, stay aware of your choices. Each step you take now carries more weight because you are moving with greater awareness. This is not meant to pressure you, but to empower you. You are no longer moving blindly. You are walking with intention. Even if you do not have all the answers yet, you are also being protected in ways you cannot fully see. Some things will not happen. Some situations will not unfold, and some opportunities will quietly disappear. Do not see this as loss. See it as protection. I am removing what could harm you or distract you from where you are meant to go. This is part of the recalibration, ensuring that your path remains clear and focused. You may begin to feel a stronger connection within yourself, a deeper sense of peace that does not depend on what is happening around you. This is a sign that you are aligning with something stable and real. External circumstances may still shift, but inside you something is becoming steady. Hold on to that feeling. It is your anchor as everything else adjusts. What lies ahead is not something to fear. It is something to step into with quiet confidence. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to stay open, stay aware, and stay willing. That is enough for now. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies, not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. This recalibration is not temporary. It is setting a new foundation for your life. The changes you are experiencing are not random. They are intentional. They are building something that will last, something that will support you in ways you have not experienced before. You are not the same person you were before this morning, and that is something to be grateful for. Change can feel uncertain, but it is also the doorway to something new. You have already taken the first step, and now everything else is beginning to align with that decision. I am strengthening you from within so that what comes next does not overwhelm you, but instead becomes something you can carry with stability and peace. You may feel emotions rising unexpectedly, memories resurfacing, or thoughts becoming clearer than before. This is not random. This is part of the process of realignment. You are being brought into a place of truth within yourself, not the version of truth shaped by fear, doubt, or past experiences, but the kind of truth that frees you and gives you clarity. This can feel intense at times because it requires you to see things as they are, not as they once seemed. But do not turn away from it. The more honest you become with yourself, the stronger your path becomes. This is how you grow into the person you are meant to be. Type 1, 2, 2. If you trust in Jesus, there will be moments when silence surrounds you more than usual. You may feel like the noise of the world is fading, and in its place there is a quiet space that feels unfamiliar. Do not mistake this silence for emptiness. This is where I speak the clearest. When everything else quiets down, you are able to hear what truly matters. This is why the recalibration includes stillness. It is not taking something from you. It is giving you space to receive something greater. You are also being taught patience in a deeper way, not the kind that simply waits, but the kind that trusts even when nothing seems to be happening. Patience is part of your preparation. It strengthens your ability to remain steady even when outcomes are not immediate. This will matter more than you realize, because what is coming requires a calm and grounded spirit, not a rushed or restless one. There may be a sense of being pulled away from distractions that once held your attention. Things that used to feel important may now feel unnecessary or even draining. This is not you losing interest. This is you gaining clarity. You are beginning to recognize what truly adds value to your life and what simply takes from it. This awareness is a gift, and it is part of the recalibration guiding you toward a more focused and purposeful path. Type 1010 to receive blessings. As this continues, you will start to notice that your decisions carry a different kind of weight. You will feel more aware of the impact of your choices, not just on your immediate situation, but on your future. This is because you are no longer moving unconsciously. You are becoming intentional. Every step you take now has meaning, and that meaning shapes what comes next in a powerful way. You may also feel a growing sense of courage within you, not loud or dramatic, but steady and quiet. This courage will help you make choices that you may have avoided before. It will guide you to speak when you need to step forward when it matters, and to stand firm when something does not align with your path. This is part of your strengthening. It is not about becoming fearless, but about moving forward despite fear. There will be times when you feel like you are walking alone. This feeling may come when others do not understand the changes you are going through, or when your path begins to look different from theirs. But understand this clearly. You are not alone. I am with you in every step, even when it feels quiet. The path may be yours to walk, but the guidance is constant, and the presence around you does not leave. You are also being guided to trust your instincts more deeply. That inner sense that tells you when something feels right or wrong is becoming clearer. It is no longer something you ignore or question immediately. It is something you begin to rely on. This is because you are aligning with truth, and truth strengthens your ability to discern what belongs in your life and what does not. There will be opportunities that appear in unexpected ways. Some may seem small at first, but they will carry significance. Do not overlook them. Pay attention to what feels aligned, what brings a sense of peace, and what resonates with the direction you feel within yourself. These are the openings created by the recalibration, and they are meant to guide you forward step by step. You may also encounter moments of testing, not as punishment, but as confirmation of your growth. These moments will show you how far you have come. Situations that once caused you to react a certain way may now feel different. You may respond with more clarity, more patience, or more strength. This is how you see your progress. It is not about perfection, but about awareness and growth. As you continue, you will begin to see patterns breaking in your life. Cycles that once repeated may start to end. This is not coincidence. It is the result of your shift. When you change, the patterns that were connected to your old way of being no longer have a place. This is part of the recalibration, freeing you from what once held you back. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many people are now experiencing breakthroughs they once only imagined, moving into beautiful homes, enjoying financial freedom, and creating unforgettable memories with those they love. The opportunity connected to this message may not remain available forever. So be sure to check the link in the description and comments while it is still there. Sometimes a single decision made at the right moment can open the door to unexpected possibilities. As you continue this journey, never lose sight of the power of gratitude. Even when life feels uncertain or the next step is unclear, there is always a reason to give thanks. Gratitude steadies your heart, sharpens your perspective, and keeps you connected to the blessings already surrounding you while preparing you for those that are still on their way. There will be moments when you want everything to happen immediately. You may feel tempted to rush the process, skip the waiting, or force the outcome before its proper time. Yet every stage has been designed with intention, Nothing along this path is meaningless. If you try to bypass the process, you may miss the very lessons that are preparing you for what comes next. Trust the rhythm that is unfolding before you. It is not moving too slowly, it is moving with perfect purpose. Every piece is falling into place at exactly the right moment, so that what is being established in your life will be stable, meaningful, and built to endure. You are not expected to accomplish everything today. You are only being asked to remain faithful to the next step, move forward with patience, clarity, and deliberate intention. Lasting transformation rarely happens all at once. Instead, it grows through consistent choices, quiet perseverance, and daily faithfulness. Each decision strengthens the foundation beneath you, revealing more of the path as you continue walking it. What began this morning was only the first chapter of something much greater. Now, every action you take continues that unfolding story. Each thoughtful decision, every moment you remain present, and every act of faith adds strength to the transformation already taking place within you. You are becoming more aligned with the person you were always meant to be. Even if the destination is not yet fully visible, believe that the bigger picture is coming together exactly as it should. Trust that the recalibration is guiding you towards something meaningful and lasting. You are not moving without purpose. You are moving with intention, even when it feels quiet. There will be moments when you look back at your past and feel a sense of distance from it, not because it no longer matters, but because it no longer defines you. The things that once shaped your decisions are losing their hold, and in their place, a new understanding is rising. This understanding is rooted in truth, not fear. It allows you to see your past without being controlled by it. This is part of your freedom, and it is a direct result of the shift you began. Type 1111 if you believe. You may also notice that your priorities are changing. What once felt urgent may now feel less important, and what you once overlooked may now feel essential. This is not confusion. It is clarity. Your focus is being redirected toward what truly matters. You are being guided to invest your time, energy, and attention into things that support your growth and align with your purpose. This is how your life begins to take on a new shape. There will be a deeper awareness in the way you see others as well. You may find yourself understanding people more clearly, seeing beyond surface behavior, and recognizing deeper intentions. This awareness is not meant to make you judgmental but discerning. It helps you know where to place your trust and where to set boundaries. This is an important part of your growth, protecting your peace while allowing you to stay open to genuine connections. Type 777 to affirm your belief. As you continue forward, you will begin to sense a stronger connection to guidance that does not come from the outside world. This guidance is quiet, but steady, leading you in ways that feel natural and right. You may not always be able to explain it, but you will recognize it by the sense of peace that comes with it. This is how you learn to move with confidence. Even when you do not have all the answers, there will also be moments when you are called to let go of things that you have held on to for a long time. This may not always feel easy, but it is necessary. Holding on to what no longer serves you only delays what is meant to come into your life. Letting go is not loss. It is making space. It is allowing something new to enter that align with the person you are becoming. You are being prepared to receive more. But receiving requires space. That is why certain things must be released. This is part of the recalibration, clearing what is no longer needed, so that what is meant for you can arrive without obstruction. Trust this process, even when it feels challenging. It is leading you towards something better. There will be times when you feel a sense of anticipation, like something is about to happen but has not yet fully arrived. This feeling is real. It is the result of alignment taking place beneath the surface. Things are being arranged. Connections are being formed. And opportunities are being prepared. You may not see them yet, but they are coming into place. Do not rush this moment. Anticipation is not meant to create anxiety but awareness. It reminds you that something is moving forward, even if it is not visible yet. Stay grounded and continue to move with intention. What is meant for you will come at the right time. Not too early and not too late. You may also notice that your resilience is growing. Situations that once felt overwhelming may now feel manageable. You are handling challenges with a different mindset, one that is more steady and less reactive. This is a sign of your growth. It shows that you are becoming stronger, not just externally, but internally as well. There will be moments when you are given the chance to step into something new, something that may feel unfamiliar or even intimidating. Do not turn away from these moments. They are part of your expansion. Growth often requires stepping into the unknown, trusting that you are capable even when you feel uncertain. I am guiding you through these moments, giving you what you need to move forward. You are also being reminded to stay connected to what brings you peace. In the midst of change, it is important to have a sense of grounding. This may come from simple things, quiet moments, or time spent reflecting. These moments of peace are not distractions. They are essential. They help you stay balanced as everything else shifts. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. As the recalibration continues, you will begin to see how everything is connected. The choices you make, the people you encounter, the opportunities that arise, they are all part of a larger picture. This picture is becoming clearer as you move forward. You are not moving randomly. You are moving with purpose. Even when it feels uncertain, there will be moments when you feel tested, when you are faced with decisions that challenge your growth. These moments are important. They give you the chance to choose differently, to act from a place of awareness rather than habit. Each time you make a choice that aligns with your new direction, you strengthen the path you are on. You are not expected to be perfect in this process. Growth includes learning, adjusting, and sometimes making mistakes. What matters is your willingness to continue. Each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to the larger shift that is taking place in your life. As you continue, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of purpose emerging. This purpose is not something you need to search for outside yourself. It is something that reveals itself as you align with who you truly are. It may not come all at once, but it will become clearer with time. Stay open to this unfolding. Stay present in your journey. Trust that what is happening is leading you somewhere meaningful. The recalibration that began this morning is not temporary. It is setting the foundation for a new direction, one that is more aligned, more purposeful, and more fulfilling. You may notice that your reactions are changing in ways that surprise you. Situations that once caused frustration or confusion may now feel different, as if you are observing them from a place of calm rather than being pulled into them. This is growth in its purest form. It shows that your inner foundation is becoming stronger, allowing you to remain steady even when things around you are not. This is one of the clearest signs that the shift is real. Type 2 to claim miracles. There will be moments when you begin to see clearly why certain things in your past did not work out. What once felt like loss or failure will start to make sense in a new way. You will understand that those experiences were part of your preparation, shaping you for what is now unfolding. This clarity will not bring regret. It will bring peace. It will allow you to release what you once carried and move forward without the weight of unanswered questions. As you continue, you will feel a growing sense of trust within yourself. This is not about being certain of every outcome, but about knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. This trust is built through the process you are going through right now. Each step you take, each moment you choose to stay aligned, strengthens your confidence in ways that cannot be taken from you. You may also notice that you are becoming more selective with your energy. You are no longer willing to give your time and attention to things that drain you or pull you away from your path. This is not selfishness. It is awareness. You are learning to protect your peace and invest your energy wisely. This is an important part of maintaining the alignment you are building. Type 111 to affirm. There will be times when opportunities come your way that feel aligned with your new direction. These opportunities may not always be obvious at first, but they will carry a sense of rightness that you can feel. Pay attention to these moments. They are part of the path opening up for you. They are the result of the recalibration, creating new possibilities that were not available before. You may also encounter moments of uncertainty where the next step is not immediately clear. In these moments, it is important to stay grounded and trust the process. Not every step needs to be visible at once. Sometimes clarity comes as you move forward, not before. This is part of learning to trust beyond what you can see. Your resilience will continue to grow as you move through this process. Challenges may still arise, but your response to them will be different. You will approach them with a sense of calm and clarity that was not present before. This does not mean that difficulties will disappear, but it means that you are becoming stronger in how you handle them. There will also be a deeper sense of connection to purpose that begins to form within you. This purpose is not something external. It is something that emerges from within as you align with your true self. It may show itself in the way you feel drawn to certain actions, ideas, or direction. Trust these inclinations. They are guiding you towards something meaningful. As you continue, you will begin to see how the pieces of your life are coming together in a way that feels intentional. Things that once seemed unrelated may start to connect, forming a clearer picture of where you are headed. This is far more than a random event. It is the natural outcome of everything falling into place after the shift that has already begun. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to move from financial pressure to a life of greater comfort in such a short time? According to research connected to a CIA-related project, a simple 7-second mental practice may influence the way people recognize and respond to new opportunities. Backed by findings from 4 neuroscience laboratories, this approach is helping many people create meaningful improvements in their everyday lives. More and more individuals are finding themselves living in homes they once only dreamed about. driving vehicles they never thought they could afford, and enjoying experiences they had long hoped for. The information connected to this message may not remain available indefinitely. So take a moment to visit the link in the description and comments before it is gone. As you continue moving forward, remember to be patient with yourself. True transformation is never meant to happen overnight, nor should it. Every step you take is part of a carefully unfolding journey, progressing at the exact pace it needs to. There is no reason to compare your progress with anyone else's because your path has been designed with its own purpose and timing. You may begin to notice a growing sense of anticipation about what lies ahead. That feeling is not something to fear. It often appears when your life is becoming more aligned with the direction you were meant to follow. Welcome that excitement, but do not allow it to pull you away from the present. The future will arrive at the right moment, and there are valuable lessons waiting for you where you are today. As this journey continues, your gratitude will naturally become deeper. You will find yourself appreciating not only the blessings still on their way, but also the experiences that have shaped you into who you are today. That perspective creates peace, strengthens your faith, and keeps your heart centered on what truly matters, instead of becoming distracted by what is temporary. With every passing day, this divine realignment will become easier to recognize. The uncertainty that once clouded your thinking will begin to fade, replaced by a growing sense of clarity and confidence. The direction before you will no longer feel confusing because each step will reveal the next, guiding you steadily toward the purpose that has been unfolding all along.